the second Magic Mike movie. Now, yeah, I know. For those of you that don't know, I was in Magic Mike. Yes. I know, I was the only one who didn't get naked. Magic Mike, not Tragic Mike, so let's remember that, okay? I was the only one who didn't get naked. So, here's the thing. After the movie, after we wrapped, my manager, Joe, tells me, he says, dude, man, congratulations on another project. I want to take you out for a steak dinner to celebrate. I said, let's go. So he takes me to this restaurant called Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Now, very popular chain around the country. We go there, we sit down, and here comes the server. And the server's real bubbly. He's just, hey guys, what's going on? Are we celebrating anything today? Actually, yes, we are. Well, guess what? You're not the only ones. You see that couple over there in the booth? That couple is celebrating 55 years of marriage today. And we're like, what? So we look. I said, how come they're not talking? I wondered the same thing, but the man made it a point to say 55 years, and I thought that was pretty impressive. I go, no, it is. So he leaves to go get us some sodas and some bread. And I tell my manager, I said, hey, Joe, listen, I'm going to go say hi to the couple real quick. Don't get us kicked out. I'm not going to get us kicked out. Don't make it like last time. It's not going to be like last time. So I get up, and I push in my chair, and I make my way over to the couple. Now, I understand how important this night is for them. I know exactly how long it took to get to that point. And I am not trying to mess that up. But I have questions. And these two people are clearly professionals in that department. So I approached the table as tactfully as I could, and I said, pardon the interruption. It has come to my attention that we are celebrating 55 years of marriage. And the man was so happy that someone acknowledged that. He was just thrilled. He's like, that's right, son. 55 years ago today, this lovely lady sitting next to me right here said I do, and we've been together ever since. That is beautiful. May I ask you a question? Absolutely. How come you're not talking? He wants to know how come we're laugh, goddammit. Son, when you've been together as long as the two of us have, you might have seen a thing or two. We have children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. We have traveled this great big world of ours many times over. We're both retired military. We have seen the best in people. And unfortunately, when you're around and alive as long as the two of us have been, you've unfortunately seen the worst in people as well. We have had just about every type of conversation there is to have. At least twice. And after 55 years of marriage, well, hell, we're just trying to enjoy each other's company, even if it's in silence. I said, you've had every type of conversation there is to have? And I guess I triggered him, because he was like, look at me! Look at me! I've been in combat. Nothing can faze me. Nothing can surprise me anymore. You don't say. So I took a step towards them, I grabbed my shirt, and I flashed them. And then I walked away. And you know what happened next? They started talking. I gave that couple the greatest gift they will never, ever acknowledge. Something new, something spontaneous, something outrageous, something neither one of them had ever seen before. I gave them a new story. I promise you, every year moving forward, all they're gonna talk about is what happened at 55. Remember, honey? Remember when that Samoan flashed us? Right. Because I'm a giver. I remember many, many years ago, before there was a venue like this to perform in, the only place around here for comedians to do shows was at a comedy club right outside these doors that was part of the original layout of the casino. So I'll tell you what else happened to me, okay? I was at a McDonald's. That's not even the joke, but okay. Already they're like, this is gonna be good. No. I was at a McDonald's by my house. The McDonald's by my house is actually a twofer. It's a McDonald's on the corner and it's also a gas station. I got a big SUV. I knew it was gonna be a minute, so I said, let me go get some nuggets while I'm here. I walk into the McDonald's, and as I'm walking in, I couldn't help but notice this homeless family sitting right outside. Now, they didn't have a sign. They did not ask me for money, but you could just tell. You could just tell that this poor family is dealing with life. So I get inside and I said, you know what? I don't need anything to eat. I really don't. At this point, it's just a habit. I get to the register and I says, you know what, let me order some food for the family. They got kids with them. So I placed an order and the cashier's like, anything else? Actually, yes. Do you have wet naps? Excuse me? You know, wet naps to clean your hands? Sir, you're more than welcome to use the restroom. I'll give you the code. Here's the thing. It's not for me. It's for the homeless family that's right outside the door. I want to make sure that the little kids can clean their hands before they eat. This food that I just ordered is for them. And as we're talking, thank you. As we're talking, the manager at the McDonald's is listening in to our conversation. And she walks over and she's all nosy, right? She's like, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear the conversation. Did you just say that this food is for the family outside? Yeah, I hope that's okay. Oh no, it is definitely okay. Giving food to people who need food is definitely okay. However, what you just called them is not okay. What did I call them? You said homeless. 'Cause they are, look, shit. He's licking the window. Sir, you can't say that word anymore. It's considered offensive. Who complained? Okay, well, if I'm not supposed to say the word homeless anymore, what am I supposed to say instead of the word homeless? Sir, the new politically correct term is actually unhoused when describing someone in an unfortunate situation like that. You're kidding. No, sir, I'm not kidding. And please lower your voice. How do you want me to lower my voice when you're saying something so ridiculous? Well, sir, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution. Oh, Miami, I wanted to get ghetto. I wanted to get ghetto. Oh yeah, I wanted to go full Hialeah on them. Thank you for coming, Hialeah. So yeah, I wanted to go off on her, but I wanted to get ghetto, but I couldn't. Because that is the regular McDonald's I go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get banned. The next one's far and gas is a bitch, so I'm like, nah. So I looked at her and I said, okay, we're gonna play this game. Let's play this game. From now on, I'm no longer fat. According to you, I am now unexercised. I did, bro. She looked at me, she's like, don't be ridiculous. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, well, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution. And I grabbed the food and I walked out. Now, second half of the story, I walk over to the family, okay? And I hand the bags of food to the mom. And the mom was so nice. She was just happy that someone thought of her and her kids. She got very emotional. She's like, I just want to say thank you. You have no idea what you're doing for us right now. This really means a lot. Thank you. And I had to ask the question. I said, are you okay? Yeah, I know what you thought. Like some of you are like, don't do it. Oh, I did it. That's why we're here. Watch. So I looked at her and I said, are you okay? And she was like, no, unfortunately, we're not okay. We're not. We've been homeless now for 4 days. And I was like, I don't know if you heard, but no, I didn't correct her. I didn't correct her because